Bruh.
Whoa, Tritos. Happy Friday. So, I'm sure you have plans, something going on this evening, so I'm not going to be taking up too much of your time. But we'll look at the markets and what happened and the continuation of the sell-off on the index funds and the absolute gutting of small caps with Bitcoin and crypto doing virtually nothing again. And in some select commodities continuing to make all-time highs, while most commodities getting wrecked in downtrends. Okay, so as you can see here, Bitcoin is up 0.03%. Nothing to report, right? Like just nothing. Okay, cool. We go to Ethereum. Is there anything going on there? No, just a very small amount of outperformance today, where it's up 0.65% versus being literally flat. It's kind of the same, but I don't think there's anything you can do on this asset but wait until it gets back above 1728 or falls to 1420. That's it. No action to take. Can't strategize it. So it's just virtually untouchable if you're talking about strategizing. That's it. No movement. Okay, same price it was at in June of 2022. Okay. Get that out of the way. We can go to, I guess, XRP next, which is, you know, still holding up, hanging in there. But, I mean, after that engulfing candle yesterday, bearish engulfing candle back below supports, trying to hold on to 50 cents. But now it's like testing the 200-day simple moving average at the highs today and no higher. Testing 51.6 cents and no higher. So, not truly breaking out yet. But more optimistic on this than any other because of the higher highs, higher lows. That is so uncharacteristic of this market, right? No, go find me an asset that's making this many higher highs, higher lows, and I'll show you an anomaly. There are just almost none. All right, so up 1.3%. Let's go to BNB. That is the worst, absolute worst. It is. I really don't know what else needs to happen for this thing to collapse. Like, if we're talking about price action and what we know about what price action represents at key levels, below key levels, there's nothing else that needs to be done. I mean, it's like, I guess we're just waiting on the composite operator to pick up the phone and say, go ahead and queue up CZ getting in some sort of scandal, being a scammer. Okay. Waiting on that call from the Bogdanovs or whoever it would be in this. We're just waiting. I mean, you're below all the supports, and not just being below the supports, you have formally back tested those supports as resistance, not once but twice. I don't care if it goes up. Like, this is it. This is it. It's time to collapse and crash. But it hasn't happened yet and may never happen. My God. Leave it to a joke market. I mean, it's so funny. Like, just last night, CZ and his lawyers, they filed a suit to dismiss against the SEC. I think, like, maybe trying to get the price to get back above these key levels. But no one cares. No one cares. No one wants to buy this crap. And why would anyone? You're out of your mind to want to actually own BNB right now with it being under the microscope from all the Western regulators. So good luck. Good luck if you're a BNB owner. You're out of your mind. You're crazy. But have fun. Okay, so we're talking about just like what the index funds are doing. That's like even worse. That's insult to injury to BNB. The macro, the overall macro, like selling off. And interest rates, the reality that they're going to stay elevated for a very long time. Just because a pause happens, I mean, pauses are the worst thing ever, because pauses are actually when it's the beginning of the end. That's when things really start drawing down on the index funds. And what we know about history, 2000 and 2008. Okay, just letting you know, garbage, should collapse based on local price action, the context, everything. But whatever. In before squeeze, you know? It's like, okay. BNB to BTC. Still waiting for this thing to dump some more to go retest 74.72. Just waiting. We bottomed out in June, but clearly has stalled. And you'd think that if we see 74.72 again, that means that Bitcoin is outperforming even more. And I think like if Bitcoin's going to sell off, which it's possible, man, with these market conditions, the macro, if it happens, it's over for BNB. But it's especially over for many altcoins that we've looked at too many times on this stream. So, okay. Bitcoin dominance, I don't think it did very well today. Yeah, figured it'd be selling off. But barely, like none. Like who cares? So it's over 50% market cap dominance right now. Sweet. You know it's going higher. Okay, let's switch it. Let's go to the S&P 500. Let's keep it rolling, man. Good. I mean, cue it up. Lowest daily candle close on the S&P 500 since June 9th. Lowest weekly close since June. And just still waiting for the 420, 426 zone to be tested again. You're very close. So, all right, follow through again after the gap down yesterday. And it all started with an up thrust, back test, up thrust. Can't be surprised. Dow Jones also sold off, of course, right? Lowest daily candle close on the Dow Jones Industrial since July 10th. Soon to be testing 33.7, the 200-day moving average, and I don't really have much confidence that it would hold. I mean, like all these peaks are all lower than the previous peaks.
Heading to a party right now. Happy Friday, Mitch. What you think of the NAS 100 used 2D3 Black Crowns?
One Willard, good luck on your party. Hopefully you have at least one beer for me. One beer for the community and TA. I don't know. We'll look at the. I mean, that's the NASDAQ futures. 3 Black Crows. Well, here's the NASDAQ itself. Lowest daily candle close since June 7th. Lower candle close than yesterday, the day before. Heading on down at 13K. It's perfect. It's virtually perfect. That's the way price action was and how it is. Yeah, why not? Now 100. There it is. It's the future. Wow. Look at this demand line. Actually, it was up 0.2% today. Very interesting. He said 3 Black Crows on the 2-day. Man, you were really looking for it, weren't you? That's crazy though, right? Anchor point 1 in January, anchor point 2 in March, and here we are. Testing it today. You actually held it. 2 days. That's definitely three Black Crows. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful bearish pattern right there. Well, let's see what kind of fall through we get. It's not invalid until there's a candle close above 15.5. So, beautiful. Good identification there. I still target 14K. 14K. Easy. Remember, this all happened, what, 786? It's a big old bearish shark pattern. Not shark, it's a cipher on this one, I think. It's the cipher. Dang, man. I guess this one never even made it to a 786, did it? My God, it didn't. And that's concerning. It's kind of reversing into 618. Lowest weekly candle close since May 22nd. Okay. Weak. Not good, man. All right. There your index. Well, did we look at the IWM? I don't think we did. I don't think you want to see it either. Yep, lowest daily candle close on the IWM since June 1st. Heading on down to 170, 173. When that breaks, bye-bye. Goodbye, market. A lot lower to go. Yeah, not going to be surprised if 170 doesn't hold up this time. I mean, that's just context. How many times are buyers going to show us how pathetic they are? They're showing us over and over and over again. Eventually, you run out of chances. The buyers do, and then the sellers completely take over, and we do mark down, leg down, after over a year of consolidation. Okay, there are all your index funds. Check most popular coins on Binance. BNB is number one. It's a joke, dude. It's all a joke. Like, I'm telling you, they are desperate for liquidity. I just think like you buying like BNB right now is exactly what they want, what they need. Because again, my thesis on it, and I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. And I'm not even making a call. Like, people have such confidence and certainty about things. It's sickening. Like, it's the absolute arrogance. People think they're fortune tellers. I'm not a fortune teller, but I can at least come to a conclusion based on price action on a chart on why I feel a certain way versus, I don't know, just saw this thing where this clown was on a podcast, you know, a couple years ago talking about how Ethereum's going to flip Bitcoin 3 times, and it's going to be, you know, one Ethereum will equal 3 Bitcoins. That's what this clown was talking about a couple years ago, or I think it was maybe just a year ago. And it's just like, he said with certainty, he knows it's coming. Those are the people you should tune out hardcore, man. Those are the worst people. Those are like plagues on society. And so, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, and it could very well pan out the other way. But just, again, man, something like Doge, it is just so hard to justify anything but lower prices. Because the distribution that has been ongoing with this asset is just unrelenting. Every single high you've made in the past year or greater than a year has been lower highs than all the other highs before it. And you just keep doing it, and now you're below the 200-day moving. It's like you're just win call from composite operator to collapse these scams. We just need 1 or 2, and it's done. They'll be down 10, 20, 30% in a day. Just waiting. It looks like the stage is set for that. And then you got, you know, just ones like, where is it? I mean, they're doing all they can, man. They're trying. Like VeChain, you know, look, bro, it was over. And then, of course, somebody out there, we got him listed to Coinbase.
Listen up, traders. Newsflash, you will eat Z-bugs while the fat cats in the government drink their OJ and eat steak with rice. Get wrecked. But if you pay attention, actually pay attention to what we teach in this channel, you might have a fighting chance, like a Rocky movie. So if you care, work on yourself. Come on, traders.
Thank you so much, Bet won the bet too, for my contribution, I guess. I don't know, my TTS. Thank you, dude. Scary how good it sounds. All right. Yes, dude, yes. Don't eat the bugs. Things are getting more expensive than they've ever been, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Just saying. Okay, so VeChain was listed at Coinbase, and guess what? Right here, no one cares. There's such a lack of demand on this joke that these buyers, who are the buyers really? These fake buyers, probably just the exchanges, push the price up, and there's such a lack of demand that the price, these buyers can't even go test the 200-day moving average. They can't even test 2 cents again as a resistance. That's how weak it is. So if you want to give it a shot, man, have fun. Okay. So, yeah, hey, man, 35 minutes till the daily close. Look at this. It's crazy, dude. Cardano. We're still just sitting here. Wow, man, if you're just sitting at the support, I guess it's time to go long, right? No, because you might have been at the support, whatever. The party is over. That was the party. I circled the party. It's done. You're back at these one time. Hey, there's a party kind of, but it just gives more context to what's really going on. Lower high than previous highs, lower highs, lower. Okay, so you're back at this level. It's like, when collapse? When will the call be made? I'm just tired of the composite man. He himself is an exchange. That's the only conclusion I can come to. The composite man is the exchange. In this exchange, these people are not ready for these prices to collapse to 12 cents yet. They're not allocated properly. I think they've been working on allocating themselves the right way long enough. But if the price is still above this level, it's like, how much longer, man? Just waiting. When collapse? When crash? We're waiting. We can get a Litecoin too. Litecoin's trading below $66. Then it's just no point in owning Litecoin below $66. There's just not. You're just setting you're at the. This is like the lowest risk area ever for a short almost, right? Where you would just be like, okay, screw this market, screw these jokes. All right, something like this, easy. And you know for a fact, target's minimum 40, what was it, $50? Because look right here, there's just times in history where, there are pivot points, right? Price action. So it's so easy here. It's not the best trade, right? Because you're not trading like after a big markup. It's a continuation trade. And continuation trades are never going to, by default, be like better than, I'm shorting at the tip top. No, you're just momentum trading. Like you're trading the price action that you're identifying, right? And it's what? Confirmation of resistance as resistance again for the first time of the year.
Sorry if it was talked about already, but can you look at $SH? Basically when Armageddon dog same McDonald's SPY trade on $U or $QQQ on $PSQ, J's.
Does that thing come supercharged? My God. Chat, can you say everything he just said 3 times fast? Thank you, Gabriel. We will look at that. Certainly. Thank you. So like target 148, target 2 is 40, and that's it. You can just exit and it's done. I mean, you're just trading the 2 failed attempts from the buyers to breach $66. That's all you're doing, and it's not a crazy idea. You're not swinging for the fences either. You're just swinging for, when the level is rejected as resistance, it normally goes back down to that level. So that's all you're doing. You're just trading history. Well, when the buyers are unable to break this level, normally the price goes down to $40. Normally $40. $40. Yep. Just trying to ride the coattails of history. How would you long it? Like, what are you doing? Like, what? You're below resistance. You're rejecting it. You're regarding it as resistance. It's just bad. Just bad right now. Okay. Well, that's your crypto. I guess let's do total. Total. How we doing over there, Jonathan?
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Still below the 50-day simple moving average, just hanging out flat, doing nothing for a week now. But a week, a week?
Hello,
3
Mitch.
weeks, a
As
month.
always, thanks for all you do. Can we take a look at RNDR/USD on Coinbase?
Viewers, please help support our TA machine. Is simple and free. Like and share. He is here 24/7 bear and bullish markets. Thank you. 0.00972921 ETH.
DX27 Crypto Tiger, thank you so much for the 1550 and the kind words of advocacy and all that. That's great, man. Thank you. Yeah, we'll look at render. We will. Yeah, dude. But, you know, still asking Jonathan about totals and I don't know. Can we make a local higher high? That'd be great. I mean, that is tremendously pathetic, trash, loser stuff. If you're gonna like just rally with quotes, you know, quote unquote rally, and then not even be able to rival 1.08 trillion, that's got all the makings of a massive loser. Okay, where yeah, let's crash, let's get it over with, because that's it, loser. So, I mean, just extreme loser until you even come close to testing 1.08 trillion again. Okay? Just wow. But buyers defended the support. Yeah, they did. And then no one came. Like, this is it. That's it. That's terrible. That is deserving of a crash. That type of little defense of a joke level. Okay. All right, what was it? That first one was, we can look at SH. Armogend on dogs and McDonald's buys right on RNDR. Yeah. Got lots of words, man. Oh, it's like it's a short. It's an ETN. Yeah, I don't think it's levered though. I think it's just a 1-to-1, right? Wow, look at that. I mean, how it's...
And currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
That's right. It's gone, dude. You will see how fast. Just waiting for the composite operator to make the call, man. Just do it. So what am I looking at here? I'm just looking at the highest daily candle close on the SH today since June 9th. I mean, it's got a breakout. It's a, you know, not really. It's just closed at the open from August 18th. I don't know, man. I mean, that's a level, isn't it? If you look at the swing low from September 2021 and then November 2021, it's a peak, and then it's a valley in 2022. So that's the big level. I think if you end up breaking 1446, that's where you'd be going to 1532. But McDonald's SPY trade on REW or QQQ on PSQ. Whoa, dude, that's a lot. Short the Qs. Okay, I gotcha. Well, it's similar shear. Qs look real good. I mean, like anything above 1066, easy to strategize a stop loss, right? If you're playing this, you say, all right, that's the line in the sand. But the line in the sand is this low at 1036. Yeah, where are the levels? You know, I guess this is one. 1147. $12.46. Yeah, I mean, like whatever. There, that's it. Those are the levels. 1147, 1234. And then, you know, then we'll talk at that point. Then you're going way higher. I mean, you can be like $15 and beyond. Okay. Yeah. Basement on shorting the Qs. I'd be shorting maybe, just maybe, something not so connected with tech, you know, and mega caps. I'd be looking for, I don't know, something consumer based that's higher up and showing good technical stuff like resistance is resistance. I mean, like stuff like Starbucks, man. Like, look what it did today. Like, just, it's beautiful. 94.12. It's been here. No one's arguing. You already broke the major level. It's in the major level has been formally back tested as resistance a couple times. And now this little, it's a kind of more minor. This peak from January 2020. It was broken yesterday with your lowest daily candle close since November 2022 yesterday, and then today a formal bearish back test of that level as resistance. It is confirmed resistance, like it was. It is again. and you close the week below it, terrible. And the downside is massive. There's so much downside potential you can see. So, I mean, there's just stuff out there that is set up for lower prices, and there are ones that had been setting up for lower prices, and they're going way low. Look at Target. It's like crashing. Wow, dude. Target. Look at this dump today, down 4%. You think it's over? It's not. The selling will continue until morale improves. And the only target that makes any sense is $90. It's been that way since 130 was broken. So, nasty. Yeah, and then the entertainment leisure sectors, we've been discussing the weakness and the bad things that have been happening to it in the past couple weeks. That has continued today as well, right? Entertainment leisure. How about Paramount Global, right? We make movies, and we're on strike, and we're a joke. Okay. Lowest daily candle close on Paramount Global since April 2nd, 2020 today, after the formal bearish back test. Beautiful. Beautiful. What else, man? Let's go to the casino. Let's go to the casino while Caesars puts in that lower high. Look at the fall through. It's dumping so hard, down 3% today. This is what happens when you... And look at the beauty. Look how you broke the support September 19th, and then the day after, the formal bearish back test. It's almost identical to what it looks like on Starbucks. Just a couple days progressed. And the lowest daily close since June 22nd. And that's going to be a long way down, man. It's either $40 or $35 is your target. CCL, I mean, they're all, like I'm telling you, leisure entertainment, it's over, dude. CCL, this was the exit of the trade setup, 1830-ish. That was the exit. You go long, take profit 1, exit. Take profit 1, 50%, 100%. You're out. It's over. And look at it now. Exactly. Exactly. So I just long way down, man. Maybe it stop at 1283. Gap fill at 1320 or so, 1313. Okay, just we got some big breakdowns happening. What about Penn Gaming, part of the casino crew? Gambling. Didn't make its fresh lows today, but believe me, 1772 is very likely here. Square, remember they do payment processors. Their CEO stepped down a couple days ago, and you just had your lowest daily candle close since April 6th of 2020, and there's nothing. I mean, just wait till $34. That's it. Wait. You've been waiting. Yep. It's like virtually crashing now. We're gonna look at the weekly on this. Oh my God. Look at this nasty candle. You know what it is? It's a massive butterfly in the making. No, it's like a deep crab. It's an 886. So you got this big old deep crab. You don't even want to see it. It's the 886. It's the lower high on C, and then it's the 1618 on D. There it is. The pattern completion zone, price reversal zone is 2664. You may not get there because there's gonna most likely be limit buys here from bots, whatever, December 2017 and then March 2020. So, but that's the X marks the spot. No surprise. Bet a successful trade on this rally. 2 of the 3 targets achieved before collapsing. Earnings. We'll do that. Wait, did Disney make the fresh lows yet? Not yet. It's getting there, man. It will. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Lowest daily candle close since September 7th. 3rd lowest candle close in many years. I think you'll soon be testing 70. I think like this one's just getting ready for $44 eventually. I don't think the blood's gonna stop, man. You can try to like paint a little wedge here. It's a joke. Just pay attention to the 200 moving average. Just getting routed. There are no buyers. No real buyers. There's no demand, and why would they buy? Okay, it was the COVID crash low, man, and now you're just gonna come back to it. This is like the altcoins. Like the party was years ago. That was the party. The party's over now. You're coming back to the same level, and there's not gonna be any volatility. and not going to be demand, and that just means this level will eventually just get grinded out, and you will collapse again. Nasty. Delta Airlines, I mean, just look at this. It fell below the 200-day moving average yesterday. Fall through today. It fell back, below this old supply line. You're back in it, man. And it's a long way down. There's just really not much here till maybe 35, but really $30 again. SJM, it's 52-week lows. Well, 52-week lows on the candle close today, and a formal bearish backtest. Mother of God, man, this is like Microsoft right now. SJM, man, this is the price action you're looking for at tops. Distribution, confirmation distribution, old levels from history regarded as resistance. This is fantastic. Still hasn't made a lower low than the low from June 1st, 2022, but yeah, this again, the lowest lows in over a year. All the banks too, looking pretty bad. Look at Under Armour, man. It's like bad, man. It's done. Like, yeah, that's harmonic dudding. Look at the head and how does a head and shoulders develop on a freaking... It's just, that's context, man. Context. Pay attention. You can identify the best setups, but you have to keep paying attention at the levels where the reversal should be happening. What also can happen is price action that can lead you to believe that it's not gonna reverse to the upside here, and that happened from September 1st to the 15th. And now, a few days ago, you broke below 715, which was the key level, and now you're just rolling over, man. Lowest daily candle close on Under Armour since October 2022. 52-week lows, or about to be. Close enough, man. Dude, it's all over this place. Look at Olin. Remember, they make guns or bullets, ammunition. They make multiple things. Lowest close since October 2022. 52-week lows. And look at these lower highs here. Man. Is that like confirmation of distribution? Do you have like a Wyckoff distribution schematic going on right here towards the end? Less market participants than before. But Netflix, remember the Head and Shoulders looking A? Lowest daily candle close since May 26th. You have broken a key level. A very key peak, couple peaks, September 2018, April 2019, July 2019. Look at this. February 2020. Look at this. March 2022. You're below it now. Still in this like nice channel, but you're getting near oversold in this, what has been an uptrend. But Dollar Tree, bye-bye Dollar Tree. Look how things changed, man. All the lower highs before it collapsed. Yeah, that's what you're looking at on Starbucks, man. It's the same effing picture, just about. Look at the level of 116. One that broke, bye. I'll see it around $80, $85 maybe if you're lucky. Little zone down there. Yeah, $80, $84. It's the Dollar Tree, man. Come on. You don't get it, man. We could go all day. Campbell's Chunky Soup. Oh, okay. It recovered a little bit, but it was at 52-week lows this past week. Man. Went amazing. ALB, also 52-week lows. Look at this thing, man. Lowest daily candle close on ALB since June of 2021. What? Stitch Fix? Oh, forget about it, man. Well, this one looks like an S coin. This legit looks like all the S coins. Right? It's like, yeah, there's a buy wall. Buyers keep defending this level, but only less of them before. And eventually the levy will break and Led Zeppelin will start playing, man. Qualcomm's another one where it's like, yeah, is that a... I mean, that's a range, and guess what? This is context. Look at these two highs are lower than this highest high of the range. And now you're below the 200-day moving average. And then locally, look at the high. and then the lower high, and you're rolling over, and you'll be testing 104.76 again, and it can very well, I mean, I'm thinking $89, $94 down here is going to be tested. Amazon, it took out the lows from yesterday, didn't it? Not near as bad as some of these, but yeah. This was the second target of the trade setup. Target 1 and 2, 3 is way higher. But yeah, maybe that's all you get. Las Vegas Sands, well, this one, you know, it's still as bad as it was yesterday, but this is brutal, but can't say how beautiful it was before it was brutal. Anyway, yeah, let's knock out that request real quick. We got about 15 minutes till your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the stream, the like button, the bullet sub if you want. Doesn't really matter anymore. I don't think it does anything. So don't do anything. Don't worry about it, dude. Okay? You don't have to do anything anymore. Okay, it was render. Render, yep. I don't know, man. I had this plotted this. I don't really know how well it's. I guess it's playing out to a degree, you know. It was a rising wedge. Well, back tested and then sold off, but you know. You really gonna regard that wick somehow as like a support? I mean, like I think the target's 87 cents here. I think you've got your two big levels. You asked for render to US dollar. I look at another one with more data on it. Let me try to find it. And here's way more data, dude. Way more data. Well, it's been correcting, and you've fallen back below the 200-day moving average. The trend could have very well reversed. I don't think you would want to own this right now. 181's the big level. Maybe we could talk then, but then you have to you have to start making higher highs, higher lows again. And you've just recently put in your lowest low of what could be a trend reversal, where look, you put in your highest high, then you sold off, then you put in a substantially lower high than the previous high, and then a bunch of miniature lower highs than the previous high, and then you rolled over and you made a lower low than your previous low. Now you're working on a lower high than the previous high. So you get it, your trend has reversed, and this rally is not really that great. And you know, 181's important, but now at this point, to get things back on track for the trend, you need to get back above 215 for a new higher high than the previous high. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it would take a lot for me to look at something in crypto and be like, dang, man, that's interesting. I mean, there are a couple, XRP is kind of interesting. Tron is unbelievably interesting. It's hard to believe. This, I think it's just the Communist Chinese Party helping, Justin Sun, who's their lapdog. That's all it is, man. Justin Sun and Tron do nothing. They're equally as useless as all the other joke coins. They don't do anything. Well, they just came out with some AI video with Justin Sun and doing something, and just that's just him spending money again on marketing. That's all they do. They don't do anything. They just any money they have or get, they just spend it to promote themselves. That's it. That's crypto. It's a joke. No real world applications. And if there are, I mean, there is blockchain technology that can and innovations that can truly help companies with logistics, security, whatever. But it's up to these companies that already exist, that already have a great business model, that are making money. It's up to them to adopt this technology.
Can you go over the strongest alt in crypto right now? MKR? Thoughts?
It's up to you to find out which companies are utilizing blockchain technology to increase their efficiency. And then it may be a good idea, depending on the market, you know, to own those stocks, those publicly traded companies that have to, you know, by law, show you every quarter their numbers, what's going on. Not, oh, I'm gonna buy Tron. I'm an investor in Tron, bro. How's that working out? Same price it was at March 2021. So yeah, dude, it's a big old grifting market. That's what crypto is. And yeah, there's gonna be people that come up with some decent ideas. Then sell that idea to a company that can actually use it. Yeah, because your company can't. You're an unregulated joke market. Yeah, the marketing department calls it the future, FedCoin. Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course they would. It's called self-preservation. They don't get paid if they don't say that. So, but bro, Tezos was the future. Hey, it's up 1%. I guess bear market over, chat. Tezos is up 1%. Somebody, come on.
Hype in the chat!
It's below all supports. In fact, mother of God, it's somehow this just shows how bad this market is. Like, I don't even know how it's possible that somehow these bots or whatever are out there and they're regarding old supports subtly as resistance, and that's it. Below 69 cents, 69.8 cents, 69.9 cents, whatever. Bye-bye. Just waiting for 37 cents. Party's over. All these jokes need to go bye-bye. Oh yeah, let's do the daily Matt Damon coin so you can see how bad it is, because it's just like, it's up 0.58% today. Everything's cool then, I guess. How is it still below this level? It's just miserable. I mean, when crash, this is ridiculous. Like, the old all-time low, the lowest low ever in human history on crypto.com, December 30th, 2020, it was 52 cents. And here we are, years later, almost 3 years later, and you're below that level, and you keep up thrusting through it, and now you're like formally regarding it as resistance. I mean, it's thrice. It's like, is this the rule of three? Is it time now? Someone make the call. It's time to crash. Someone come out. Some lawsuit needs to get filed again, something, so we can just see the 15-30% drawdown in a couple days. Just waiting. Maybe it's never going to happen because the sellers have, I mean, yeah, it's not about the breakdown itself. It's not even about the back test itself. It's about after the breakdown and then the back test, what kind of fall through you received. There's been zero. So it's, I mean, the sellers are kind of losers here too. Not doing crap. Not near enough of them yet. Yeah, IT, yeah, Gartner, mother of God, man. It's like, it's there. But yeah, it goes up 2% no matter what though, right? The market got, it is down 1.3% after hours. So it's actually about where it was yesterday, 350 currently trading. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Almost like the UK 100 where it's just, we're going to keep testing this level. We're going to keep squeezing. We're going to keep doing this. But even on the run today, it still closed below 357.77. Still closed below 369 for sure. So you just wonder here, I mean, now or never. I mean, how do you stare at that and you say, I mean, it's a high or low getting put in. It's local levels from December 2022 being tested as support. It's the fractal that we've seen play out so many times. When inverse bids, when crash, God. Talking crypto talk? We skip the creek? What? Nah, dude, you're in another universe right now. This is not 3 years ago. All right, was there a request? Yeah, sorry, Zombie. Thank you, man. I was just in the middle of talking when you was in the middle of a rant. Maker. Yeah, Maker had been doing better, but here we are, right? Like, just... Is it double topping? Could be. I mean, hey, look, if you're up here, if someone wants to try to short it above 1365, that's your stop loss, just marginally above that, by all means, go for it. Is there divergence? The divergence was there, underperformed and rallied. Dang, man. On the RSI, there kind of is more divert. Look at that, Wow, man, more divergence. Sneaky divergence on Maker's RSI. Hard to trust this stuff, man. Like, it's so elevated. It's bucking everything in crypto. BNB looks like it's about to collapse. All that needs to happen is one more call from the composite operator that's negative on anything in crypto, and bye-bye BNB. And then you're up here. I mean, this is certainly not an area to be going long. It was not an area to go long August 2nd, and it's not an area now. This is like crazy, insane levels to take fresh longs. This is, you're asking to lose stupid amounts of money if you're going long here. Yeah, that's it, dude. Okay, cool. We didn't look at commodities. Let's look at US oil continuing to rise. And thank you so much, trying to clean the charts up a little bit. I know, man. It's getting down and dirty out there. Thank you. It's just still above $87. Still elevated, and you'd think it's going to continue, as I'm pretty sure, like OPEC talked about, they're going to be cutting hundreds of thousands of barrels of oil from supply for the remainder of the year. So what would stop this from continuing to rise if that stays in line? There's not some sort of news-driven catalyst that comes out to rebuke that, so or rebut that or to contradict that. All right, U.S. oil still elevated, man. Natural gas, okay, still the choppiest insanity ever, right? Trying to hold it, but the buyers have failed a lot. From late June to now, it's garbage. I mean, like, when markup, it's not happening. Still below the 200-day moving average. Might turn into a big range. If things don't start rallying soon, you might be headed back down to $2 if this keeps up. But yeah, I'm optimistic, at least for now. Live cattle futures, here's your all-time high. The highest daily candle close in human history today. You will not stop cattle futures because there is a war on farming now from the psycho neo-communists that control our world now. They have infiltrated all Western governments. So they have waged war on the supply of cattle and farming. So, because when you control the food supply, you control everybody. So there's a war like on multiple fronts, right? The central bank digital currency that will be coming to Europe because unfortunately Europeans don't, I mean, like, at least in America, it just got like banned, like central bank digital currencies, or at least a bill got passed. It needs to go through multiple channels, I think, to get passed, but I don't know, man. Like, these European neo-communists are going to do whatever they want to any European country, and no European people are going to do anything about it unless you're in Poland, maybe you're Hungary. Everyone else, nah, man. No. You will eat the bugs. You will be a serf, servant, peasant. You will. And all our grandfathers fought and died for almost nothing at this point. The way it's going, what did they even fight for? Yeah, just unfettered third world migration into all the Western countries, destabilize them, right? All the public services from these governments, they will not be able to afford it. And then what does that do? That puts all these countries more in debt. And then eventually the people that got put in, they have no concept of the culture or freedoms of these countries, what they provide. So it's easy to take it away. And then eventually they get voting rights and they just vote in for the people that pay them. Give me, I need money, man. I need food. Please, government, help me. I mean, that's what's happening. It's happening in front of our eyes. No one's doing anything about it. No one. So we deserve what's happening. Okay, let's orange juice futures still up there. Second highest daily candle close ever today. Not the first, but the second. Still insane, right? And then cocoa futures still recovering off after a couple down days, but still elevated and looks like it's going to continue higher. Gold's still hopeful that, man, 1920, can we stay above this? Can we get back above the 200? I need to see some follow through, please. But it's still it's promising maybe here. The issue is just like you put in the lower low than the previous low, but then you put in the lower high than the previous high. But then you put in a higher low. Ooh, that's what makes it interesting. But then unfortunately, after the higher low, you put in another lower high. So it's just really neutral right now. It's actually not as good. It's just kind of neutral. All right, so those were like oh, dude, I mean, like, U.S. Steel just made its, well, almost. Dang. I mean, it broke out to a certain level. I mean, where's it go back? This is a big area, like this 2012 peak. I mean, it looks like reaccumulation. Right, the dragon played out, then the sell-off, then you back test this level of support and you rally, and now you're making a higher high than the previous high from March. It looks like it's breaking out and could be headed to $44, $45. Great, man. More raw materials going to be obscenely expensive again. Nice. Copper looks bad. Copper doesn't look good at all. Look at this. Why does copper look like this? Classic distribution. 3 falling peaks into a trend reversal, right? And then after a head and shoulders. A lot of downside, like 329 down here. It's pretty beautiful. Like flip this chart over and you'd be like, dang, man, this thing's trending really well right now. This looks great. It's looking good for more upside, but it's not. Okay, so I will just, that's it. We have a new day, so. Go to Bitcoin, man. We did it, dude. We did it. Everything's gonna be fine, man. I'm just like, don't you dare tell me this is gonna be the lowest high. We're just hoping a pivot comes in and we can take out this 27.7 to 28.2 level, because if not, that is pathetic, man. After confirming a bottom, you then rally and there's not enough demand. I think you're seeing 25,350 again. It's probably over. I think you probably mark down after that. There's just no point. Like, what was the point of this? Buyers defending once, then twice, especially like visible in the 4 hour. But then like on the daily, this is one time, this is 2 times. If you're seeing that level again, it's probably over. You're probably gonna mark down to 20K, which would be good, because we just at this point, man, I need this. I want this to go to 40. We gotta get this stuff. These things need to collapse, man. They need to crash. Come on, BNB. Just someone poke it with a stick so it can crash. If not, it'll just be a prolonged thing where if some sort of squeeze does happen, it's going to end up making a substantially lower high than the highs up here and then roll over later. Let's just get I think you're going to deal with tons of pain in crypto in terms of markdowns and losses and valuations. I just want it to be sooner rather than later because I think it's probably coming either way. So rip the Band-Aid off now instead of let's put the Band-Aid back on and go through another loser joke scam rally. And then we'll just mark down in 6 months from now. No, let's capitulate. Let's crash now. Because look, you're at the point where the stage is set. Just one call from the composite man. We need a pizza party, exactly. And what is that? That's not relevant, okay? Oh, okay. Some people in the chat had families that immigrated to the U.S. If they did it, like, legally, yeah, of course, anyone would sign off on that. Legal immigration, no, see, that's the thing. Like, legal immigration should happen, has been happening, but you're trying to tell me that 7 million people since Brandon got put in office have crossed the border illegally from third world countries all around. Communist, Chinese, it doesn't matter. They're from everywhere. No vaccine of any, like a real vaccine, not a fake jab for the mRNA. You know, these scam companies, these freaking pharmaceutical companies. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like measles and all the crazy polio. No, they're not vaccinated for any of that. They're just coming across the border. They can't even speak English. They can't participate in the economy. You're trying to tell me that many people this fast, oh, we should just be okay with it. Because that's what you're saying when you post that crap in my chat. Like, what does that have to do with what's happening right now to the West? You know, an island in Italy with 6,000 Italian inhabitants, an invasion of third world migrants, coordinated, obviously. You know it's from. I mean, this is the shadow governments around the world coordinating this. It doesn't matter. Anywhere in the West, unlimited illegal immigration to destabilize these countries so they can destroy and then build back the totalitarian utopia that they have been dreaming of. Klaus Schwab, he's been dreaming of it ever since his daddy lost in World War II. Because his daddy was a Nazi. This dude's just a communist Nazi, whatever. He's a mix of it now. Come on, say something, bro. Yeah, talk about how like somebody's family immigrated to the United States, so all of them are the problem. You serious? That's the dumbest. You don't even have an argument. You're just talking bullcrap, dude. It just gets to a point where you realize it's going to be so bad that there won't be a future. So it's like I can complain about it because it's that bad right now. Yeah, good luck. Our children, good luck. All the children, good luck. Oh, and now they're going to try to get rid of guns, of course, again, right? Yeah, these are communists that, again, man, you're not going to, I don't care. You can stop watching me forever. But 2020 was a coup, a communist coup, and they won that coup. And based on the actions of everything they've done, you can tell. You don't have to worry about the irregularities that happened that night. Just look at the actions that everything they've done to destroy this country from the inside, because that's the only way you can defeat the United States is from the inside. Anyway, so have a good weekend. I'm going to try not to think about any of this terrible stuff, but and just hoping for, I'm hoping for a Bitcoin crash, or not a Bitcoin crash, a BNB crash. We're waiting. The stage is set for a crash. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it looks like it. Just need a call. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
Yeah, let's do it, man. There's a bunch for the $14 Australian miles.